It's episode 41, season 2, Daily Intermission podcast. We're in studio. I'm joined by fresh off a bachelor party, Nathan Brown. How are we feeling today, sir?
I've seen better days, Lois. It's bad here. It's bad. I'm actually not as bad as I anticipated being.
Yeah.
So, but that was an absolute barn burner.
It was a riot. So a bunch of guys, golf course. The formula for a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it was a good time for sure. Like I was telling you, it was a disaster off the beginning.
Yeah.
Coming around, but you got the course marshal there. I've got a cooler filled with alcohol.
Which we all know is a red flag.
That is a red flag.
You cannot bring your own booze to a golf course.
Although this place didn't care.
Okay.
They came over and they were like, fellas, the cooler. And we're like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can't have it by your feet. It's got to be up behind your head. And I'm like, what? Sorry.
That is unreal.
Yeah, but I was coming around the first tee box and like the marshal was there like explaining everything, and like we're a little tipsy, like we were tailgating in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then anyway, I cut the corner too quick and the entire cooler plummets down the hill. We're talking liquor, ice everywhere. The cooler's plummeting down. I'm just looking at it like this is gonna be bad.
Yeah. But you recovered and had a good weekend.
Everything was fine.
All right, fella.
So.
Well, I did want to mention my golf game right now, Nate, complete shambles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember a summer where I started off this ice cold. It's one thing after another. One game I'll be striping up the tee, can't hit an iron to save my life, or I'll just be missing every fairway and scrambling. It's just been a tough scene so far. So I really got to look myself in the mirror and figure things out here quickly.
Mine hasn't been terrific either. I'll have like days where I'm like, okay, this is good, and then other days where I'm just like battling the entire time.
Yeah,
it sucks, man. It's early though. It's so early.
Yeah, it is. I always say this, by like mid-June, if you don't have your game,
you may as well cut it for the year.
You might as well pack it in now. There'd be no packing in, but it's going to be a grind of a summer if you haven't figured things out by then. But I find too, as Canadians, it does, like, you go so long without touching the club, and you get in such a groove through the summer. You've got these little cues that you have in your head of the swing and the feelings, and then you lose those all. So it's like almost like starting fresh, if that makes any sense. Nate, staying in the pregame show of episode 41, a United employee. I'm not sure if you've seen this footage yet, but it's been going viral. So United Airlines, they're right in the kind of the bag check area where you check into your airplane. Mm-hmm. And there's an employee, and he's kind of, again, having an argument with this individual named Brandon Langley. He played in the NFL. He's now currently playing in the CFL. This guy slaps Brandon Langley across the face, the United worker. Langley steps back, hits him with the right, completely knocks him out.
No way.
Oh, he folds
see this.
onto like the baggage carousel.
No way.
Yeah, he folds them onto the baggage.
That is
carousel.
the funniest thing I've ever heard. Yeah. Onto the carousel.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't the one where you could pick up your bags, but it was the one where like you like check them on to the.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was picturing the big spin, like this guy just going around and around on the.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been all time.
That's cartoon shit.
That is cartoon shit for sure.
Oh.
But the pregame show we're gonna keep light today, Nate, because we got a lot to get into. So we're moving into quarter one. It's PGA Tour. Quarter two, we'll get NHL hockey going. We'll get the halftime show. What number do they wear? NBA action will come at you in quarter three. In quarter four, conclude the episode and the marathon of the MLB season. But Nate, Will Zalatoris loses in a playoff to Justin Thomas, who was kind of hanging around all week in a 3-hole aggregate playoff to win his second major championship, his second Wanamaker Trophy at the PGA Championship. It was an exciting golf round. I know, you had some festivities, but happy for JT.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, you called it too when we were watching, what was it, the second round of Tiger?
Yep.
When we were dialed in that day, but you were like, man, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Because we were discussing the odds and we were like, all right, we got Willie Z here. I was like, this is paying pretty good. Like, but he blew it.
It was like Rory and JT were kind of like in that like 5, 6, 7 position after 2 rounds. And I said, it's gonna be one of those two.
Yeah.
Just because those are the guys that will get it done in the clutch. And I mean, Mito Pereira, you got to feel bad for the guy, the 27-year-old Chilean.
He had a good lead at one point too. I was like,
oh
okay.
My goodness. So he's got a 1-shot lead going on to 18, blows his tee shot in the water, and ends up double bogeys and misses the playoff by 1 stroke.
Oh my God.
Tough scene for sure. Blowing it into the water. I mean, you see it all the time in golf. These guys, I mean, Mito's never won on the PGA Tour.
You say he's never won?
No, he's just a young guy. This is his first year on the PGA Tour, I think full status. So,
yeah.
I mean, he's a really good player, but you just had the feeling deep down that he did not have gonads to get it done.
No, you're right. It didn't, you know what I mean? Even after like the second day when he was there,
Yeah.
I think he was in the lead then.
Yeah.
But it was like, well, he ain't winning.
No.
Like,
And
it's not going to happen.
He went 71 holes where you thought he's probably going to win this thing.
Yeah.
And then it just took that 72nd hole. And,
That's crazy.
and he said it in his interview, man. He's like, you just do weird things under pressure. And the pressure of golf is unlike anything else. Like, it's almost like you can't even feel the golf club.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Tiger Woods ended up playing 3 rounds. He made the cut. He shot -1 in the 3rd round. Ended up pulling the chute after a 9-over round, 79 in his 3rd round. Said, that's enough for me. I was happy to see him leave, to be completely honest. Like, I don't need to see him go shoot another like 10 over or 7 over or something in the 4th round. Like, you obviously, you're hurting. Get ready for whenever you're going to make the return. If you're going to play at the U.S. Open, then you should probably come to the Canadian Open and get things prepped the week before.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Can you imagine?
It would be a bloodbath.
Oh my goodness, man!
It would be ridiculous.
I mean, the Canadian crowd's following Tiger. I mean, we would be right in the mix. I mean, we would have Tiger red on, but we're getting excited for the Canadian Open, just a few weeks away. Rory, Nate, I feel bad for Rory. I mean, Rory was my pick on Live in the Line last week. Just had a terrible 3rd day. He tripled one of the par 3s. He doubled one before that. 5 over on 2 par 3s. Took him out of the tournament. Birdied 4 of the first 5 holes on his final round on Sunday.
Yeah.
And
he was looking for it.
He was kind of sniffing around, but couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I was leaning towards he was looking good
for sure
early on.
He's
obviously, as you
he's
said,
going to
too.
be a guy that's going to sniff around at St. Andrews, I think.
I feel like he's going to win something soon.
Yeah, major soon. Yeah,
or maybe not even a major, but just like he's going to win a tournament at some point soon.
Yeah,
you have to reckon. When's his last win?
He won in the fall in Las Vegas. I forget what the tournament's called. But so I guess it's been half a year. I mean, but some notable MCs. Patrick Cantlay, he shot like 12 over in 2 days. He was gonzo. DJ missed the cut. Scotty Scheffler, the surprising one, the world #1 player, missed the cut. You had a feeling that his reign was going to come to an end fairly soon. I mean, it's just that pace and that dominance just doesn't stick around unless you're Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Scheffler strikes me as a guy who could theoretically he could have this little thing and then it could be, I could see it like 4 years later and you're just like, man, remember when he went on that ridiculous run and now he's like just so mediocre?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Well, it happens, man. They take turns just going on these dominant runs and then they kind of come back to the planet. But John Daly. So John Daly was in the lead, your long shot pick at plus 300,000. John Daly, after round 1, after shooting plus 2, he's right in the mix. I mean, he's right there. He's 7 off the lead. He goes to the casino.
Yeah.
And he just gambles the wheels off the place.
And then also hits up the local Hooters.
And straight to a Hooters.
Dude, like a Hooters. Like, have you ever been to a Hooters?
Yes.
They're just not a great spot.
Well, I mean, it
is what it is.
Exactly.
It's what
they're hiring waitresses to wear, little to nothing and the food's just kind of they do have fairly good chicken wings.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, actually.
Yeah, Hooters does have pretty good wings.
I'll have to get into a Hooters here sometime.
You're going to have to take a peek.
At the chicken wings or the...
Well, both.
Oh, well, all right then.
That's right.
I will keep that in mind when I'm in there.
Ricky Fowler, Nate, I did want to mention before we move into quarter 2 in the NHL because there's a lot to break down. Ricky Fowler made the cut, plus 2 overall in the tournament. Not bad for Big Dick Rick.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's... maybe he gets it going again here.
Oh, my
He's been battling.
Oh, battling?
He's been battling. It's been bad.
It's been so
It's been pathetic.
He's on the verge of losing his card. He said
That's
before
so
the tournament
crazy.
He said before the tournament too, Nate, that he hasn't shut down the idea of going to play in the Saudi tour.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, you hate hearing it.
You do, but I mean, that's the thing. You get that right amount of money. It'd be so hard. Like, I don't think I'd be able to turn it down.
Money talks, man.
Yeah,
Money
exactly.
talks. All right, that's going to conclude quarter 1. PGA Championship, second major of the year is done. We got the Charles Schwab Challenge this week. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see who's playing that.
Oh, it's going to be low.
Yeah, the field is not going to be fantastic.
I already see it. I'm going to be picking a one and done from like 76 in the world. Like, here we go, boys. Like,
yeah, no, exactly. Moving into quarter 2, NHL hockey. We're starting things out west in Alberta, and what a series that has been. Number 97, Connor McDavid, is reminding everyone on the planet why he is the best hockey player the planet has ever seen, dude. I don't remember every shift he's out there. He's absolutely humming. He's creating chances every which way. His edge work, his skating, like this Connor McDavid dude, number 97 on the Edmonton Oilers, is real.
I know, and it's like such a weird little thing that you're like, well, everyone's like, no kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like people like don't like. I watch him when he's on the ice. I only watch him.
Oh, for sure.
Like it's just so sweet. I was telling my girlfriend the other day when we were watching. I was like, watch. I was like, because she was asking like, who's the best player?
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy here, like McDavid. I was like, this guy's, I think, the best player to ever play hockey.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Well, yeah.
She's like, seriously? And then she was watching and she's like, oh my goodness. Like,
yeah,
he's nuts.
And Nate, I want to reinforce your statement there by saying, okay, we understand that Gretzky dominated in his era and is the greatest of all time, but the greatest at playing hockey is Connor McDavid.
Yes, yeah.
Because everything's so advanced, the technology,
he's not
the
getting
skating,
those points ever.
No, exactly. He didn't dominate the era like Gretzky did, but I mean, Connor McDavid is the best player of hockey that we've ever seen, and it's unbelievable to watch. He's playing on a line right now with Leon Draisaitl and Evander Kane. Evander Kane has his 3rd hat trick in Edmonton this season. The guy is just absolutely humming. That line right there was an absolute bloodbath to play against. And then I don't even mind. I was enjoying Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Zach Hyman, and Puljujarvi. I mean, they were working it well. I mean, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, those guys I think played half the game yesterday.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. Nugent-Hopkins is really good too. I've always been a big fan of him.
Yeah, he played really well last night.
Flies under the radar.
Definitely. Draisaitl's playing hurt too. I did want to mention too.
Yes, that's
sucks. Right. Don't know what type of injury he's playing with.
Something with his foot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for sure. Something lower body-esque. But Calgary's going to have an answer for Connor McDavid. I don't know what they're going to do, but one of the answers that they did was Milan Lucic ran the wheels off of Mike Smith.
Yeah.
He ran the wheel. Mike Smith helicoptered into the backboards. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. I mean,
how many times does Lucic run a goalie?
Well, I know Ryan Miller.
He destroyed Miller that time, man.
He did, man.
That was ridiculous.
That was,
when he did that.
Going to be no suspension for Lucic, but I mean, and we said it in the past episode. I don't know if there's going to be an answer for anyone for Milan, but Mike Smith, man, that guy plays the puck every opportunity he gets. It's unreal, man. Best in the league. Best in the league.
100%.
I think we've said that, but he's been incredible. So
did I ever tell you about the time when he ended up scoring his goal?
No.
2013. So he was. So I was watching. They played whatever happened. They played back to backs. He played both games.
Yep.
And the night before, I was like going to tweet it out because I was watching him. I was like, "Holy smokes, he can play the puck well." I was like, I was gonna, and I had it in my drafts. And it was gonna be. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Smith scores a goal soon. Like he's just buzzing. He scored one the next night. I didn't send the tweet.
No way.
I would have looked like some sort of witchcraft thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have been a nice prediction for sure. Would have had some retweets. The timestamp.
Oh yeah,
for sure. But no, that guy. I mean, every time there's a puck dumped in, you can bet on Mike Smith leaving the net.
Yeah.
Edmonton up 2-1. They're going to stay in Edmonton. They play tomorrow night. So I mean, we'll see. It's a must win for Calgary. I would assume, but with McDavid, he's possessed right now. Nate, Carolina, New York. It's been a pretty classic series for the Carolina Hurricanes. They can't win on the road. They're undefeated at home. 2-1 series up for Carolina. Shesterkin played really well at MSG in the first game back. 43 saves, looked really good.
He's looked pretty solid in this series.
Yeah, he has.
Composed compared to the last one.
Yeah, definitely. Especially those first 4 games when Pittsburgh was up 3-1 and Shesterkin was definitely looking shaky. But I still have Carolina winning this thing, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm still saying 5. I think they got to win They have to win a road game eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
gonna come. I mean, we look at New York and we talk about it every episode. They're not quite there yet for me in terms of the roster construction, and obviously Shesterkin's brought these guys a long way. And I love Gerard Gallant, man. He's such an awesome coach, and he's gonna win the Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
he is
for sure.
Jack Adams.
Yeah, well, that's usually how it goes. You get a team that doesn't make the playoffs the year before, gets the team in.
For sure,
that's usually how it goes.
So we got Gerard Gallant hopefully winning the Jack Adams, but yeah, I'm excited to watch that series. 2-1 Carolina, staying at MSG. We're moving into Florida, Tampa. Taking on Florida, and they are up 3-0, and this is an absolute dusting, dude. And I was watching that game the other night, and I was watching Tampa Bay player in their defensive zone, and it is 5 guys clogging the slot area, and they are absolutely at the puck buffet, the rubber buffet, man. These guys eat pucks,
sacrifice. They blocked so many just in Game 7 against the Leafs. Like, it was everything.
It's crazy. And then if you get through that, you got
yeah, it's tough, man.
It is insane, man. They're so committed to the winning. John Cooper's got them playing such a winning brand of hockey, and there's no surprise that these guys are looking for their 3rd in a row. I mean, you just watch them play. Corey Perry's been fantastic. Nikita Kucherov, I did want to mention, Nate.
Buzzing.
Oh my gosh, he's taken this series. He's been an offensive juggernaut, which I know we all know he's capable of.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah,
It's
so-
an absolute freaking nature.
And if
he gets going. Like, remember that one year he had like 130 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he won the he won the scoring race in the playoffs. He had an outrageous amount of I think it was their first run. What do you have? To give 40 points or something ridiculous.
Did he get up that high?
Maybe not that high.
Holy smokes.
Well, McDavid's got 23 already.
I meant to bring that up when you were talking about him.
Yeah.
That is absolutely ridiculous, dude. Because like, if you think about it, like you go through and get 30 points when you win the cup.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed Conn Smythe. Yeah. Like this guy might get 40 points if they go deep enough.
This guy's on the train that if they made it to the cup final and lost, he might win the Conn Smythe.
Oh,
J.S. Garrett.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
That is my stuff. I love it. I hope that happens.
I think reflecting on the Florida Panthers season, they're going to look back and one power play goal is just when they're not going to do it. They scored their first power play goal last game.
Yeah.
So
game 3 of the second round.
Yeah, you got to have your power play moving and grooving, man, to be competitive in the playoffs. So
yeah, I mean, we called this though. We were like, it's not gonna. We're like, this isn't gonna happen for them. They just weren't looking that sick.
No, they weren't.
Plus the style they kind of played in the regular season. It was like, yeah, you score a ton of goals, run and gun, and just like that doesn't work in the playoffs. Like teams clog you up. Like you're not going end-to-end rushes in the playoffs.
It's not going to be 6-5 every game. You're not going to be able to come back from 6-2. You're not going to be able to pull up.
You can against Washington, but you're not going to against Tampa.
For sure. Last series, Colorado was up 2-1 over St. Louis. St. Louis finally punched Colorado in the face in Game 2, gave them their first loss, but Colorado wins Game 3. Nazem Kadri, up to his old ways, runs Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington forced to leave the game. He won't be able to play in Game 4, so it's Husso's in the net. We'll be getting the nod in Game 4. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I think it's going to be Colorado pretty quick.
Yeah, I think so too.
But Sam Girard, the Colorado Avalanche are going to be without Sam Girard. Yeah. He broke his sternum. Off a hit from Barbashev. That was a hard hit, man.
Yeah, well, that's a weird. I haven't heard of that happening too much.
A sternum.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
What the
broken sternum?
No,
is it in playing sports?
I mean, it's a tough one to It's a tough one to get.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like it's a tough spot to bust.
Yeah, for sure. That that can't be feeling too good.
No. Oh my Lord.
No,
that would be one of the worst things. I think that and pelvis would be tough.
Oh, a broken pelvis?
Yeah. Never sit down.
No.
Jeez, that suck.
No, Pelvis Presley, you'd be called.
Pelvis Presley. Holy smokes.
No,
Pelvis.
We'll see what happens in Game 4. I mean, the Blues could respond. They're a great team, but Colorado is an abs. They've got an engine roaring, and they look good. That'll conclude Quarter 2, Episode 41, Season 2 of the Daily Intermission Podcast. We're moving in the halftime show. It's guess their jersey number. Frequently, we are not great at this.
No, we aren't.
Hey, I'm going to start things off.
Okay.
Yari Curry.
He was 17, right?
Boom. Okay. 1 for 1.
All right. Alex Killorn.
17.
He was. Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
Ed Jovanovski.
Ed Jovanovski, was he 4 or 44?
55.
I don't know what's going on with me. Jordan Kyrou.
Jordan Kyrou. Is he 22?
He's 25.
That's just so dust. Larry Bird.
Larry Bird's 33.
Boom.
Vincent Trocheck.
Is he 16?
He is.
Dennis Rodman.
91.
Boom.
Oh.
Nate's absolutely humming.
I'm on fire today. Rasmus Anderson.
Is he 4?
He is.
Jerry Rice.
We're both kind of dialed. Oh, Jerry Rice. Was he 13?
80.
Well, that was a shot in the dark. Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan is 2.
Different Matt Ryan.
Oh.
Celtics.
Oh, okay.
You said you had greasy ones or something, so I was like, all right, I'm pulling a bencher.
Give me 16.
37.
Barry Bonds.
Oh, jeez. Like, obviously, I know this. I just can't. Why do I
couldn't picture it when I was looking it up.
You could?
I couldn't.
No, I know. Is he 55?
25.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I honestly don't even know if I knew that.
I know.
Like,
Barry Bonds 25.
Oh man,
that's a good question.
That's a tough one. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem, like this shit, 13?
33.
Wow.
I know.
Pedro Martinez.
He's 37. 47.
45.
This is unbelievable. Alexander Semin.
Semin. Was he, oh man. Was he 22?
28.
Oh man.
On the right track here.
Luke Robitaille.
Oh boy. Is he 63?
20.
Man,
I didn't know that. I thought he was 9 when I was looking it up.
Yeah, I had 63 is the amount of goals he scored when he set the record.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyway, moving along. Marty Turco.
33.
35.
That's such a joke. Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. Oh, geez. Was he 8?
13.
Tough. Very tough. Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is number... Oh my gosh. Greg. Tyreek Hill's number... Tyreek Hill, what number are you, bud? Is he 13?
He's 10.
Oh my gosh. That's, honestly, for all the listeners, forget you heard that. Tim Thomas.
Tim Thomas was he just straight up 30?
Boom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess that's her?
I think you just absolutely rinsed me.
I think it was pretty close. You got quite a few.
I think you were almost perfect.
Really?
No, you had 3 misses.
Okay.
4 misses.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Actually, 5 misses.
Oh. Well, holy.
Yeah, you didn't
That's not that good.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't that great.
I got 50%. I'd take that any day of the week.
For sure. That's a tough segment.
I would take 30% on that
All
game.
right.
That's a hard game.
Well, that's the halftime show this week, folks. Guess the numbers. I'm sure some of the listeners beat us there.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably somebody who beats us every single week.
Yeah, there is.
You know?
They just don't write in by saying, boys, I rinsed you on the halftime show.
Yeah, because even if you did, we'd be like, did ya?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, let's see the proof.
Yeah.
We're going to move into quarter 3, Nate, and it's NBA. We got the conference finals on both sides of the bracket, and we got the Golden State Warriors up 3-0 on the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, we expected this. The Mavericks, they obviously are propelled by Luka Doncic, but he hasn't been able to carry them past the Golden State Warriors, and he got absolutely postered last night. He got a mouthful of Andrew Wiggins' testicles.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I was off the grid hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, so I haven't seen this, but I need to.
I need
to see that and the United worker.
Yeah, the United employee.
I need to see that immediately.
You're gonna enjoy it for sure. But Wiggins gets he absolutely puts Luke on a poster. They're up 3-0. The Dallas bench, Nate, got fined $100,000. I haven't read too much into it, but they were fined $100,000 for some of the conduct.
Wonder what they were doing.
I mean, for $100,000, I hope it was pretty outrageous.
Yeah, it better be. I mean, the NBA's fines are just so much they're so crazy.
They're heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're heavy.
They're wild.
But even, Dallas is going to go on to lose this series, but they've got to feel pretty good about 23-year-old Luka. And if they can get a better supporting cast around him, they're going to be a really good team, man. Because
sure.
they've gone to the conference finals with, Jonathan Brunson's played well, and obviously Spencer Dinwiddie. I think he had a good game 6 last year. But they don't have a ton of crazy good pieces.
They don't. So you feel like they'll get them though. Like Mark Cuban's not a guy who's scared to spend money.
No,
that's for sure.
Mark?
So
not Mark.
Not Marky Mark.
No, that guy absolutely spends it.
He must be invested in thousands of things.
Yeah,
just from the shows.
100%.
100%. So crazy.
You think Golden State's going to win the championship?
Yeah, I do.
It's feeling that way.
I do. Yeah,
it's feeling that way.
Well, we called the sweep, which hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna.
Yeah. It's feeling sleepy and it's feeling Golden Statey.
Yeah, they just had. I feel like they just got lucky enough to just how how all the matchups ended up working out.
Sure.
I wanted that Suns matchup so bad. They didn't even have to play the Suns.
Yeah.
Anyway,
other series in the Eastern Conference, we've got the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. The Miami Heat are up 2-1. Bam Adebayo put on an absolute clinic in Game 3, put up 31 points. That guy was an absolute monster. But Jimmy Butler left the game with knee swelling. He was on him for, I guess, a lot of... no, I'm going to avoid that joke. But
holy smokes.
No Tyler Hero in Game 4. The Celtics should win Game 4. This has got 7 games written all over it.
Yeah, it does. It's a tough one to not have Hero too.
Hero. He's an absolute monster off the bench.
Yeah, he
Good
is.
friends with Jack Harlow.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah, well, it's a full-on song.
The tune, yeah.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
But
that would be so sick.
Oh, unreal. If you were an NBA player.
Yeah.
Actually, Drake's dropped a few lines about NBA players all the time. Rappers drop tunes about NBA players all the time with different verses and different lines, but sometimes rarely are they named it.
Yeah. It seems like, what is there off the top of your head? But there's Mo Bamba.
Yeah, Mo Bamba.
Kobe.
Yeah, is there Iverson?
White Iverson.
White Iverson, Post Malone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still pretty Pretty
Kobe
sweet
by
one.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an absolute
Like a
heater.
heater for
He
sure.
re-recorded it too.
No way.
Yeah, after he passed
away.
away. Yeah.
Rest in
So
peace,
it's like a
Kobe.
new one. Great song.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I mean, we'll see what happens in that series. I think the Celtics are going to win Game 4. I think this is going 7 games, Nate.
Yeah.
I did want to move outside of the NBA to talk. J. Cole has signed in the Canadian Elite Basketball League.
Yep.
How do these leagues exist?
What even is this league?
No idea.
You know, never heard of it.
No.
It's not the.
Are they
it's,
selling tickets?
I know.
It's unreal, man.
It's. I don't know. Why is he doing this?
No idea.
Like, it's so weird.
Kind of, dude. Like,
You
you're an
know?
unreal rapper, man.
Yeah. It's like, dude, let's just
Like, just playing the celebrity games.
Like, does he live in Ontario?
I don't think.
Like, what are you doing?
This
playing
is an
for
American-born citizen.
Yeah.
Where's he playing? Like Sudbury or something?
J. Cole's not. J. Cole's from.
J. Cole's Canadian?
Yeah.
Is he?
Isn't he?
I don't
I
think.
thought he's from Ontario.
Wow.
Isn't he?
I don't think, dude.
No, I think you might. I'm thinking of someone else.
Tory Lanez, maybe?
Tory Lanez is certainly Canadian.
Yeah. So is Drake. I would.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Yeah. No, J. Cole was born in Germany,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah,
That's a fun fact.
it is.
Which part?
Frankfurt.
Okay.
Also, not to be confused with everyone's favorite form of sausage. He did. He did.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. No, North Carolina, I guess, or something. But
Okay.
that's right. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
It's in North Carolina or whatever.
Anyway, that's going to conclude NBA talk, basketball talk, quarter 3. Moving into quarter 4, episode 41, season 2 of the Daily Intermission podcast. Nate, we're talking MLB, and we're starting things off on a negative note. Josh Donaldson, absolutely way offside. Tim Anderson hits. I mean, this guy walked it off. Remember in the Field of Dreams game in the cornfield, and then they were
That
playing,
was so sick.
so sick. And then they were playing a few days ago, walked it off again, and apparently Josh Donaldson called him Jackie, which is just completely offside.
Yeah.
Completely racially driven, and there's going to be some backlash against Josh Donaldson, which there already is, but I would foresee a suspension being laid down.
I would think.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a pretty lengthy one too.
Yeah, I would
it's
hope
something
so.
you can't really.
Like,
You know what I
What are
mean?
you doing,
Yeah.
Josh Donaldson? And this is a guy I used to love when he was in Toronto,
Yeah.
and now I can't stand the guy.
Yeah.
What? And not just
I
because
feel like
of this, but
no, for sure. But I felt like ever since he left Toronto, I was like, I don't really like him that much anymore. I don't know. It was weird.
he's always got the crazy hair going. He's just
Yeah.
such a clown. Anyway, clown move by Josh Donaldson. Nate, Manny Machado. This is a guy we haven't brought up too much in the podcast, but he's an absolute heater for the San Diego Padres this year. He's leading the league, hitting .374. He's third in the major leagues in runs. Manny Machado is got these San Diego Padres at a 27-14 record. They're doing this without Fernando Tatis Jr. I mean, Manny Machado, this guy is looking unbelievable.
He's buzzing.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, like we were talking about this last episode. Like they've done such a good job keeping up with the other two, like the
exactly,
Dodgers and the Giants.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's.
I mean, that division's going to be, it is unreal, but I mean, Manny Machado.
Manny
Machado. That's such a great name.
That is a great name.
Manny's a great baseball name.
It is such a classic.
Yeah. Well,
Such a
Ramirez
classic.
comes to mind.
Manny Ramirez.
Yeah.
Manny Malhotra. Remember him?
In hockey.
Yeah. He got
Where was he from?
Malhotra? He's got to be Canadian.
Manny Malhotra?
No.
No. He
No?
was Denmark.
No.
Yes.
No. He's Canadian.
Is he?
He's from Mississauga.
Manny Malhotra was Canadian.
Manny Malhotra.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, the Manny's a great sports name. Might have to mix that in with Brady when I name my kid.
Manny and Brady.
Manny and Brady. Joey Votto, Nate, swings into Toronto, swings home, Canadian-born Joey Votto, potentially the best Canadian-born player of all time. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, won the MVP in 2017, hits a big-time dinger in Toronto.
Yep.
Reds, they're an absolute dumpster fire, but they've been starting to look okay.
They have been. I mean, what was it last time we had recorded? They had won 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not a bad little stretch for these guys.
No.
And then, it's just, I mean, it's too late now, almost assumingly you start 3-22. Like that's going to be.
It's an absolute write-off.
It's tough to.
He'd be a nice Jays pick up at the deadline.
Oh my God, that would be.
Joey Votto?
I think the sports networks would lose their minds.
Yes. There would be some loads
all
lost
over it.
while reporting
There
that.
would be. Canadian guy comes home.
Yeah.
It's like, geez, can we just let guys play somewhere else?
I know.
You know,
but
just because they're from Toronto.
No, he's been a legend in Cincinnati. He loves it there, obviously, and I'm not sure how many more years. I think he's 38 years old, Nate. So, but Joey Votto, I was super excited to watch him come home. I did want to mention Nate. Justin Verlander pretty much doesn't age, leading the league, the big leagues with a 1.22 ERA. He's got 6 wins, leading the league, and he gets to go home to those absolute can bombs of Kate Upton. What?
That was outrageous.
They're pretty big.
Cannon bombs?
Yeah.
They are huge.
Yeah. They're big,
They're
dude.
big.
They're big.
Yeah. So, folks, if you haven't seen Kate Upton before...
you might want to Google her.
And if you have a wife or something, you may want to delete the search promptly after.
She's got... Anyway, yeah, Justin Verlander's been incredible for the Houston Astros. He continues to be ageless and is leading the bigs in a lot of the pitching categories. So, and obviously gets to go home to those Warlocks.
Wow! Holy smokes. That's the funniest thing, Warlocks. Yeah. Is that from like Superbad the first time they said that, I think?
Yeah.
So I got to catch a glimpse of these Warlocks.
Yeah.
Sounds like holy smokes.
All right, Nate, that's going to conclude quarter 4 MLB. The marathon continues. Fire wagon dog water of the week. I've got 2 fire wagons.
2.
All
right.
Justin Thomas, Connor McDavid.
Okay.
Justin Thomas wins his second major. Connor McDavid has the Edmonton Oilers on his back.
Yes.
Fire wagons, dude.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's terrific.
Yeah.
I am going to go with... Let me think about it for a second for a fire wagon. I am saying give me the Colorado Avalanche. They're a wagon. This segment brought to you by
Manscaped.
Wagon Wheels. Anyway, that's that, and then Manscaped as well. I don't think we did the promo, but
no, yeah,
it's going to be in the it's going to be on the video,
yeah,
so
for sure.
I think people are aware of the deal we're committing. And if you haven't,
CDM, and with Father's Day, just
Don't forget about Ridge wallets.
My dog, one of the weeks, a United Airlines employee got knocked out. You can't be slapping a professional athlete across the face.
No. Yeah, man. Like you were auto getting fired doing that anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So now you get knocked out and fired. That's tough.
Yep.
Tough break. That's definitely a good dog water. I'm going to go with Vladdy.
Yep.
Just because he screwed me on my bet.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back. Hit a home run, dude. You got 7.
Are you going to run that back Thursday?
A home run?
Yeah.
I might dig around a little more. It's hard to find the odds because we have to do it like when we get them set up the night before. So it's it's hard to find that juice.
Definitely.
But
we'll be providing juice Thursday live on the line. All right, Nate, that's going to conclude a good battling, buddy. You need some sleep.
Oh, dude, I'm literally on fumes, man.
Yeah.
I'm battling. So.
But we're back in a huge way on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you listening. Hopefully you guys have a great week. Thank you for waiting until Tuesday. And we will catch you guys Friday.
Yeah. Friday it is.